Ho, it's been a rough weekend. Now I've either woken up somewhere lost in Willenhall, wait, what the? Cheeky little scamp, come here! Yeah, that'll teach you. You have to teach these Neanderthals a lesson. They just don't learn otherwise. Learn your lesson. Learn some more. And one more. School is out. I'll take those. Which is a definite possibility, judging by that moment. Or, in fact, I'm actually playing Far Cry Primal on the PS4 and Xbox One, which looks the most likely option, thank God. Although... no. Anyway, I'm definitely playing Far Cry Primal on the PS4 and Xbox One, and we're looking at both versions here, head-to-head. First up, those all-important pixel counting metrics. Yes, we're looking at the same resolution as we saw from Far Cry 4, which means a 1440 by 1080 on the PS4. Just joking. On the Xbox One, and of course the PS4 is running 1920 by 1080, and they both target a 30 FPS refresh rate. Now they both run the HRAA solution, but again the Xbox One version looks to be dealing slightly worse and a slightly lower sample rate than what we're looking at the PS4 version, but other than that both versions are very clean indeed. And again, it would be one of those games that belies the fact that it is a sub-native display, and some pixel shimmer is not removed from both versions entirely. You do get it sometimes on some thin geometry, and obviously the fur tech that's going on in the game. It's not pure hair, but it is like a dithered fur effect. But other than that, trees, bushes and everything else are very nice. The game does use volumetric lighting in abundance throughout, and that looks very good. And in terms of gameplay, obviously we're looking at a very similar but pared back game from its predecessor, as we now have no weapons, automatic or otherwise, being used outside of spears, clubs, bow and arrow or flaming torches, and all the handheld melee attacks that you can use. And obviously all vehicles have now been removed, which does answer one of the reasons why we're seeing better performance rates and not seeing the dips that we saw in the previous version on PS4 and Xbox One, and of course most likely on the PC version when that launches in a week's time. So this means we're not seeing the long dips which affected the Xbox One more than the PS4 from my test previously, but here it's a very flat and even delivery across both sides with very few dips at all from my tested sections at the beginning part of the game. And this will all be covered in my detailed head-to-head when I look at them visually. There's some differences in volumetric lighting from a first glance. Some of the shadows and the distant objects and the drawing can be a little bit different and lower looking on the Xbox One, but these may all be small bugs and small glitches that get sorted out later on. I'm not even sure which one is the main version out of the two here, as there's no real link deal. The game kind of has slipped out without much hoo-ha at all, and I don't feel there's very much vibe there. But please, as always, give your feedback. I'll leave with a few more minutes of footage to convince you just how solid the performance is across the board on both versions, so there's no worries on that front at all if you're looking to pick this up. It is a very attractive game from the Dino engine, the Dino engine 2 at least, from the Ubisoft Montreal, and it's a very attractive game as per previous Far Cry's, but you can certainly see the links and the reused assets here. That's not a bad thing, that's exactly as you would expect, and the atmosphere of the game and its playstyle does feel far removed from the previous game, ironically. And with the lies to Fexus even turning up and lending his voice, free from the Adam Jensen restraints at this point, even allows the Flintstone styles jibber jabber to change the feel of the game also. So overall, it has got a very good vibe about it and a good ambience. Normally, not a place for poor people. As always, if you like this or any of my other content, then please hit the like and subscribe button and tell your friends. Check out my other content and just be good to each other. You guys and girls take care, and I'll see you very soon on the next one.